Hallo Medi Bayreuth-Fans, ich bin Carlo Steiner von der Firma TMT, der Partner für Web, IT und Video von Medi Bayreuth. Und heute darf ich euch wieder einen Neuankömmling vorstellen. Wie vor einigen Wochen schon Mladen Drijancic, ist es heute unser neuer Point Guard Otis Livingston. Ich habe mir ein paar Fragen für ihn überlegt, damit ihr ihn ein bisschen besser kennenlernen könnt. Und was er mir geantwortet hat, das werdet ihr gleich sehen im Interview. Viel Spaß. First of all, Otis, thanks for your time and we appreciate that you're here actually in Bayreuth.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Let's get started.
All right. So, as you are Otis Livingston II, obviously your dad's name is Otis as well. Was he the one who introduced you to basketball?
Yes, he was. He played basketball as well. You know, when he was growing up, he played in high school and college. So he has a lot of love for the game, and he made sure to, try to pass that down, and, it worked.
I found an old interview with you during your college days at George Mason University, and you said that one of your first memories in life is watching the Lakers in the playoffs and your dad going crazy while those playoffs. Are you a Lakers fan as well, like your dad? Or?
Yes, sir. I'm a big Lakers fan. Growing up, those were some special memories. Them watching them play in the playoffs, and Kobe Bryant, playing really well. So rest in peace to him and all the others that passed away in that tragic helicopter accident. But yeah, I'm big Lakers fan. I like Magic Johnson a lot. The way he passes the ball, and I could watch his highlights all day.
I agree, it's spectacular. Connecting to probably Kobe Bryant, you also said that your family jersey number is 24. And usually if you can't get 24, you pick either 2 or 4. At college you had number 4, now in Bayreuth you have number 2, but actually 24 would have been available in our roster. Why didn't you pick 24?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't worn 24 in a while. When we were all kids, our dad, picked out that number for us, but as I kind of grew up and going into my own, person, so to speak, I've had different numbers, 0, 9, 3, 5. So I don't know. I just like to find different numbers for different seasons. But this time, 2. I don't know. It was available, and it just makes sense.
There's not a particular one that works out best for you.
Yeah, nah. I just like to play around with different numbers. In the first half of the season, I wore number 7. Now I'm number 2, and the 24 thing was actually before Kobe Bryant, before he went to 24. We were doing that. My dad wore 24, when he was playing. So that's why.
I mentioned you graduated from George Mason University. In which subject did you get your degree?
I got my degree in sport management. I love sports, so I just figured, might as well try to learn about something that I would think about partaking in after I'm done playing. So it made sense, and I enjoyed my time at George Mason, playing and going to school there.
After college, you have worked your way up through some of the smaller leagues in Europe. You started off in Denmark, then Macedonia, then Serbia, then Germany. Take us a little bit through your European journey so far. How were the different countries? And
Yeah. I mean, like you said, I started out in Denmark after my last year in college. It was a good experience, just learning how to be a pro, learning how to live in a whole different continent, away from home. It was definitely a good learning season for me. Good year, just to learn about myself, about different culture, and I think it helped for my career after that. I went to Macedonia, different culture, different part of Europe. So it was good to experience that and see how it is to live there and play basketball there, because it's a different style of basketball, in different parts of Europe, and I stayed close. I went to Serbia the year after that, which is by Macedonia, and had a good season, enjoyed myself there, and now I'm here in Germany. So like you said, just kind of worked my way up, and I'm thankful to be here.
which country was the biggest culture shock for you?
Well, the biggest culture shock, I would say Macedonia. Like Denmark is kind of...
It's Western.
Yeah, like Western-ish, so a little more like home. And then Macedonia is a little more East, so I would say that was the most different, most culture shock, but you get used to it, you have to just spend some time you know, just immerse yourself in the culture, and after 2, 3, 4 weeks, you know, you start to pick things up, and yeah.
You started your first season in Germany with Kreilsheim, and quite successfully, actually. So you were the team's top scorer in a couple of games. You led the team to victories, actually. Did everything change for you when Kreilsheim fired their coach, Sebastian Gleim? Was this the turning point?
No, it didn't change for me when that happened. You know, things started to change after that, probably like January. I don't know exactly when, you know, that's like the management and the front office and the coach. I don't know when they started to have, you know, meetings or talk about wanting to make a change with me. So I can't tell you exactly when, but it wasn't when they hired the assistant coach to be the head coach. It wasn't then, but I don't know when exactly.
After your decreasing role in Kreilsheim, Medi Bayreuth reached out to you, obviously. How did our new coach, Mladen Drijancic, convince you to come here, or was it just more playing time, enough of an argument for you?
Yeah, I don't know. We had a couple of good conversations. You know, I got to pick his brain and just kind of ask like what his style is, you know, and if it fits mine, and then okay, then we can make it work. You know, I had a couple of other options, and you know, this was the best place for me to be. I felt like, you know, just staying in the BBL. It's a great league in Europe, you know. So I wanted the chance to stay in this league, and like talking to the coach and just, you know, seeing what his plan was for myself and for the team, you know, going forward these last 14 games. You know, I just felt comfortable with making that decision to come here, and I'm thankful to be here. And everything's been smooth and great and wonderful so far.
How do you see your fit with our existing point guard, Brandon Childress? I mean, he's a scoring point guard most of the time. You said Magic is your idol, but still you are also a scorer as well yourself. How do you think this might fit well between you two guys?
Yeah, I think it's going to fit really well. You know, I could take the pressure off of him. He can take the pressure off of me. You know, teams, you know, can't just lock in on either one of us. You know, they can't just focus on him or me, you know, so it'll just make the game easier for the both of us. You know, we both been playing for a long time. We know how to play the game, you know, so it's just about just continuing to build that chemistry on the court, off the court, and you know, the basketball part is gonna work itself out. You know, he's a good person, you know, first and foremost. So, and I am as well. So when you have that type of foundation, you know, everything else is just gonna fall into place. So I have no worries or issues. We played together in practice a couple of times in the scrimmage against Nuremberg, and it's been fine.
As you know, our team is in a very tough situation, actually, being in the last place of the BBL. But still, you came here to make a change. I'm sure your goal is to stay in the league, obviously. What will you contribute to our team to get back on the road to victory?
A certain type of focus level, maturity, you know, experience, and just providing that will and that hunger, you know, to win games. You know, myself and Bayreuth, you know, we're kind of like in a similar, you know, position. We have a lot to prove, you know. I feel like myself too, and this club has a lot to prove in these last 14 games. So our backs are against the wall, you know. So I don't know, just a hunger, a will, and a determination, you know, to get the job done. It's some pressure, you know, but that's what you want as a basketball player. You want some pressure. You want something to make you play at a high level, and to have that mental focus. So it's a challenge, but in life you want challenges.
Also grow with your challenges, right? Yeah. I found an interview. At the end of your college career, you were asked what you hope your teammates have learned from you. Do you still know what your answer was?
Ooh, the value of hard work.
Yeah, similar. You said to always keep your head up no matter what. And I think that's exactly the mindset we need. Do you agree?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, basketball is a lot like life to me. You know, it's ups and downs. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, anything can happen in any of those quarters, but the game isn't over until the clock is 0-0-0. The season isn't over until the last game is played. So, yeah, just keep your head up, be positive. There's no use in being negative. You know, that doesn't help anybody. Yeah, so that's my mentality. I mean, that's how I like to live my life. You know, as long as I'm breathing and I'm moving and I have the capability to make a change or a difference, then it's always a good opportunity, you know, for me. And yeah, I think that's kind of what I want my teammates to see, how I live my life and how I play the game.
That's the right attitude. So last question, any last words to encourage our Medi Bayreuth fan base for the upcoming games?
Oh yeah, just, you know, come out and continue to support. You know, we're working hard, our coaches are working hard. And it's a club and it's a city and it's a fan effort, you know, all together. We're gonna need everybody. You know, the situation is I don't know, it's a crazy situation. You know, we have to win a lot of games, you know, and we have a short amount of time to win those games. So it's gonna take a collective effort from everybody, from starting five, last person on the bench, the physical trainer, the physical therapist, club president, fans. Everybody has a part and a role to play, you know, in this club in these last 14 games, you know, for this last section of the season. So just continue to support and be loud at the home games. And if you travel to the away games, you know, be loud too. And we're gonna play hard. We're gonna give it our best, you know, and yeah, just continue to support.
That's what we all hope for. Otis, thank you for your time. Thanks for being here. All the best for your first games for Medi Bayreuth. Stay healthy, and let's all hope that this season might end as we all wish.
Oh yeah. Thank you for having me. You know, and yeah, like you said, we're hoping and we're putting in the work. You know, and you just can't hope and pray. You have to put the work in, the time in, and which is what we're doing. So.
Great, thank you, Otis.
Thank you for having me.
Ja, Medi Bayreuth-Fans, das war das Interview mit Otis Livingston, der am nächsten Mittwoch in Ludwigsburg sein erstes Spiel für Medi Bayreuth macht. Dann am 12. März gegen Bayern München, das erste Heimspiel in der Oberfrankenhalle. Kommt alle vorbei, unterstützt Otis und Medi Bayreuth in der Hoffnung, dass wir diese Saison noch irgendwie rumkriegen und in der Liga bleiben werden. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Macht's gut. Ciao.
Ciao.